welcome back. It's good to see you. So today in lesson 10, we are working on subtracting with decimals. And just like the adding with decimals, it's really the same thing. You just want to keep your decimals lined up. So let's try a couple. Let's say that I have 200 and 800ths. Okay, and you might be thinking, well, I don't know where to put all those things, but really, this is what your place value is for. Okay, if you have a place value here, then it really tells you where to put things. 200s and then 800ths. Find the hundredths place, and that's where I put it. And then the rest of them are zeros. Don't forget your decimal. And we are going to subtract 100 and 400ths. So 100 and 400ths. And then it's just a matter of subtracting. Pause here, solve the equation, and then press play to see if your answer is correct. Okay, so if we take a look here, remember in the addition, I asked you to start getting into the habit of going from the top to the bottom. 8 minus 4 is 4. 0 minus 0 is 0. My decimal. 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0. 2 minus 1. And so our answer is 100 and 400ths. Now let's try one that's a little more challenging. Let's try 318. Oh, make sure I get it in the right place here. And 2/10. And I am going to subtract 34 and 5700ths. So the first thing that I'm subtracting, I have nothing here. So that's really an invisible 0. And this is why I want to be in a habit of going from the top to the bottom. Because I want to say, okay, 0 minus 7. Sometimes friends look at this and they say, okay, 7 minus 0. And that's not what it's asking us to do. By going from the top to the bottom, it helps us remember which one we're subtracting from which. 0 minus 7. I can't do that because I don't have anything. So what I need to do is regroup. I need to take a 10th and split it apart like they were doing with the dots on Zearn. So I'm going to take one of these tenths, which means there's one left over, and I'm going to move it over here. Well, 1/10 is 10 hundredths. So now I have enough that I'm able to subtract. 10 minus 7 is 3. 1 minus 5, oh, I can't do that. I don't have 5 right here. So I'm going to regroup again. I'm going to take one of my ones, which means I have 7 left, and I'm going to regroup it over here. Well, 1 whole is 10/10, plus I have 1/10 already here. 10 plus 1 is 11. 11/10 minus 5/10 is 6/10. 7 ones minus 4 ones is 3 ones. 1/10 minus 3/10, well, I can't do that. I don't have enough. So I'll need to regroup again. I'm going to use 1. 2 are left over. So that's 10/10 plus 1/10. So that would be 11/10. And 11/10 minus 3/10 is 8 tenths. 2 hundredths, I'm not subtracting anything here, so it's 2. And so my answer now would be 283 and 63 hundredths. Did you get the same thing? If not, you should have been able to find your mistake during the explanation. I hope this helps.